Grand Risings, my darlings. I'm Card Readings with Jamie, and I'm back with another live. How are we all doing today? This is paid live, remember? Only 3 yes or no's. And remember, if you do pay for a reading, y'all take priority. Turn my volume down. We don't hear the yet. Also, remember, if you are on my YouTube, we do have the lovely community as well. So don't forget that. I will be making some more YouTube videos, probably shorts. Maybe an actual video every now and then. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Hello Maria, hello Betty, how are you guys? Remember guys, let's try and get to 15,000 likes on TikTok. Let's see if we can do it. My glasses need a clean, y'all. Am I well? I am. We've got the UK AC on. Hello Sage. Now, if you're American and you don't know what UK AC is, it's literally like a fan sort of thing. I'll show you guys in a second. Give me one sec. So a UK AC looks like this basically. We're not as advanced as y'all. Got too many games in this phone and it deletes them. Yeah, we're not as advanced as you Americans. This is on my Twitter. That is a UK AC. Just a wee fan. That's what we call an AC. That's our conditioning. That is air conditioning. So a wee fan. Love the nails, thank you. I'm getting them done again this Thursday. Will you go to Toronto this summer? Oh, nice. It's a very lovely place, Toronto is. Let's see. I feel that you will be, my darling, yes. Yes, you will be. Hello, Ishika. How are you, boo? Yeah, don't forget to go and sub to my YouTube, y'all. We're trying to get that up to 1,000 subs and 3,000 watch hours. We are. Also, don't forget to follow my Instagram, my Twitter. My Twitter's Jamie Elcott. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube and TikTok. Thank you for the roses. Also, don't forget to go and follow all my other social medias as well. And don't forget, I do have Cameo. Okay, which is a really nice app. Is Mark thinking about y'all? Let's see. Is Mark thinking about you? Good morning. Let's see. I feel like he is, my darling, yes. You're doing good? That's good. I'm doing fine, thank you. Will Faz's sister, Shabana, reply back? Let's see. No, not right now. She's a bit busy. Can you see a house move for yourself? Let's see. I do see a house move in about 3 to 6 months. Okay. Do I see you getting admission at ISB? Let's see. Yes, in 1 month. You can ask a yes or no, my darling. Does your old friend group miss you? Let's see. Let's see. Yes, I've been up since 7. I have. One sec, I just need to let mother know I've got boggy apps. Hey boo, can you check my email do work? It's got bug apps from you know who. Do I do pregnancy readings? I do. I can see you, boo. I've just missed your question, boo. Okay. Can I tell you if your friend Daff is going to reach out to make your friendship right? Let's see. I don't feel that she is, my darling, no. Is Ollie thinking of being with you after his time of reflection? Yes, my darling, you got a double yes. Are you pregnant? Let's see. Are you pregnant? Let's see, boo. Are you pregnant? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Remember, guys, it is cheaper just to go down to your drugstore to go and get a pregnancy test. Do remember that. Will Lisa let her guard down and give you 2 feet? No. That's a massive no. Hello, can she? Is A feeling anxious to speak to you again? Let's see. Let's see. No, my darling, no. Should you book a Christmas holiday? Let's see. I feel that you should, my darling, yes. Probably a cruise. I feel a cruise would be very good for y'all. Okay. Is S over his ex-wife? Let's see. His S over his ex-wife. Let's see. I feel that they are, my darling, yes. Yes. Will you have any big health issues in the future? I feel yes, you will have arthritis, my darling, I feel. Okay, I feel arthritis. That's the only big health condition. If you want to know what's coming in the love life, my darling, link in the description with my price list as well. That sounds about right, lol. Should you text Ollie or leave him be? Leave him be for now, okay? Leave him be. Hello, Boo. How are you? Hi, Subi. How are you, Boo? Does Christine truly love you? Let's see. No, my darling, no. Oh, you're 1 year older than me. I was 2004. I was. Yeah, okay, that's good to hear. Will S and you get married? Let's see. Yes, you will. Yes. Will Faz reply back? Let's see. I feel that he will, my darling, yes. Will you get your dream job and what month? Let's see. You will, my darling, next month. Will Faz reply back? Oh, he does miss you, and yes, he will reply back, my darling, yes. Oh, he done that one. Will your relationship with A be fixed soon? Let's see. Yes, my darling, yes. Yeah. I'm cute, not gonna lie, thanks. Flattery still doesn't get you a free reading though, my darling. Link in description. Everything should be okay, my darling. She's in good hands. I'll tell you what does get you a reading on paid days. Money. Money gets you a reading. Will Zed fix things with Sino? Hi, Queen. I think that they will, but I feel like it is going to take some time. It's going to take about 8 weeks. I'm good, thank you, Queen. How are you? How are you? Will this bad patch pass? Let's see. Will this bad patch pass? Let's see. I feel it will, my darling, but not straight away. Okay. Will you and Faz get married? Let's see. Yes, in about a year. Okay, about a year. Thank you for the follow, Boo. Of course money's everything for me. Buys your happiness. Is future looking good for y'all? Let's see. Let's see. Thank you for the follow. Yes, it is, Boo. Yes, it is. Right, let me just add you to the list, my darling, and I'm adding Michelle as well. Michelle is first, but let me just add you. Remember, guys, don't forget, go and check out where my events are. I've got one this Saturday. I do, so don't forget, go and check the and where it is. I'll let you do the research and how long it's going to take you to get there. Okay. There you go, Sava. So I need one more person on the list and then we'll start the readings. This is an interesting question. Does money actually buy happiness? It does for me. It does. It does for me. And the reason why is because I'm a single pingle that doesn't want to mingle. I want to spend the money on myself. I'm not ready to settle down yet. At all. I don't mind dating, but I'm not ready to settle down. I want to live life, have fun. I'm only 20 years old. I want to enjoy my life before it ends. And that's when it ends when you have kids. That's when your life's over. That's when you got no life. Once you got kids, you got no life. You think money is temporary happiness depending on what you buy. Bought me all these and I'm very happy. Bought me all these and I'm very happy. Is S your life partner? Let's see. Yes. Is the future looking for you and Ollie? Good for you and Ollie. I feel that it is, my darling, yes. Do you think money will always buy you happiness even when you're settled? When I'm settled, no. Because then I have to spend it on my other half. So it just brings me sadness at that point because it's not being spent on me. So, not when you're with someone, no, it doesn't bring you happiness because then you have to spend it on them and you just see the money that you could have spent on yourself getting like a manicure, a pedicure, and you're just there like, oh, for God's sake, let's just divorce. I want my old life back. Does Nikki miss you? Let's see. Does Nikki miss you? Thank you for the roses. Let's see. I feel like they do, my darling, yes. Ooh. I've got the right temperature in this room and it's made me start yawning, damn it. Is Greg thinking about you? Let's see. I feel like he is, my darling, yes. Right, this is only for YouTube, by the way, what I'm about to say. Unless I get a rich partner, then money will make me happy. I'm going to say this very bluntly to YouTube. Just because you like the YouTube doesn't mean you're going to get a free reading. Okay? Thank you for the likes, but it doesn't mean you're going to get readings. Okay, the likes will just show support and show that you enjoy the content and it gets me out to the algorithm. Thank you for the follows. Okay, I'm not one of those YouTubers that falls for that BS and does it for free all the time. Okay, if you want the freebie lives, join me on a Monday all the way through to a Wednesday. That is when the freebie lives happen. If you're joining me on a Thursday all the way through to a Sunday, it is then paid lives, so likes will get you nothing but a thank you. Okay, my darling, if you would like to get a reading, link is in my description if you're watching on YouTube. I've got a very fair price list in there for you guys, which accommodates for every sort of price range that you have. Okie dokie. However, I do free yes or no's though. Okay. And those will always be free. I see no point in charging for a yes or no. Will Jordan come back home soon? Let's see. Let's see. Yes. Oh, thank you. Just going to say he's answered. Hey, Mum. This fan is so damn nice. Just needs like a longer lead. That's the only thing I've got against it. Is the lead is not long. Hello, Bayan. Hello, Jam. Is Sammy happy to see you today? Let's see. Let's see. Yes. But remember, guys, I am streaming to YouTube and TikTok at the same time. I'm doing a simultaneous stream. So do remember that, is I might not always see your question because I am looking over at my other screen. Okay, and I say screen because it's not a monitor, it's my iPad. Will you pass your board exam? Let's see. Will you pass your board exam? Let's have a look. I feel that you will, my darling. Right, let's get into the readings. Michelle. Michelle. And while I wait for that, will you be diagnosed with OCD or any other mental illnesses? OCD, I do feel a little bit of depression as well. I also feel ADHD and autism, okay, boo? Hope that helps. Hi, Michelle, how are you, boo? Let's have a wee look at what you have sent me. Well, I know what you sent me. I mean, let's look at the question that you sent me. PayPal wants to answer to my clicks. No, Michelle, the first yes was for you, then the other one was for, the diagnosis was for the other person. So, Michelle. So, will you get the CTM job? Let's see, will you get the CTM job? Yes. I'm not going to lie, y'all. Every time y'all ask a job question, y'all do fascinate me with what sort of jobs there are there. Okay, some of these I ain't heard of. I've never heard of a CMP. What to expect in your love life, as today is your birthday. Oh, happy birthday, boo. Happy birthday. Is Anthony's current energy towards you? Let's see. Happy birthday, boo. Can y'all, guys, tag Michelle and send her a wee happy birthday. Let's show her how lovely his community is. Let's give her a happy birthday, y'all. Your parents don't believe in mental illnesses and stuff, so... Yeah, I don't really believe in them. A mental illness is what you give yourself. Autism and ADHD is not a mental illness, though. Because you're not mental. But depression, I don't really believe in that. I don't really believe in anxiety. Yes, I've got them. But it's what you basically give yourself it. You do. If you think about it. If you think you've got anxiety, you end up having anxiety. If you think you've got depression, you end up with depression. If you do stuff to counteract it, then you don't have it. You just have to keep your mind busy. I mean, I've only got anxiety and stuff because I don't keep my mind busy. I don't do stuff to counteract it. I just allow it in. If you look at the people in the old ages, y'all, like, they never had depression, and they never had any of that shit. They just got on with their life and did it. And look how happy they were. Like, you don't need all this medication to make you happy. Okay, you don't need those happy pills. You just need to find your hobby, your life, and once you've found that, you'll enjoy it. I used to be depressed and I left college. And now I'm no longer depressed and my anxiety's gone down. I used to have to take CBD. I did, just to calm me down. And now look at me, not taking anything. Apart from my asthma inhaler. I do need to take that, otherwise I will have an asthma attack. Which we don't need. So, Michelle. Back to you, boo. So, future of love life and energy towards you. So, yeah. We can do that. We can do that. Let's see what you get, boo. So, straight off the bat, my darling, I would just say here is don't worry about your love life. I feel like it is going to be fine. I do feel like it is going to get better, my darling. I do feel a few of your friends are going to take you out today just to have some fun. I feel it's going to be more of a spontaneous thing, so not planned. Okay. Not too many on the list, my darling. Not too many. Okay. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I do feel here is I feel like you just need to keep being strong, because I feel like the energy between you and Anthony is very strong, my darling. Okay, it's very hopeful. Okay, looks very good, very positive. Okay. What I would also say here, hello, what I'd also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like you just need to go and enjoy yourself, have some fun. Okay, because I do see new beginnings coming for you. Okay, very positive new beginnings, my darling. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I do feel like there is love there for you. I also feel like there is joy for you as well. What I would say here as well, my darling, is I feel like you need to be more open. I feel like Anthony is coming, okay? I will, Ollie. I feel like Anthony is coming towards you, okay, my darling, and he is going to start opening up more. I do feel like the energy is more positive than anything, okay? And I mean more positive than anything. I feel like he is at the crossroads right now. So he is trying to make new choices. He is trying to figure new things out, my darling. I just feel like it's taken him some time, okay? But I feel like he will figure them out. I feel like he will get there. What I would also say to this as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to be very open with you. I feel like he's going to be very honest with you. I also feel here, my darling, is that yes, he's hiding his energy a little bit. It is in the dark. I don't feel like it's going to stay there for much longer though, okay, my darling? What I would also say here for you as well, my dear, is I do feel like he's going to be more loving towards you. I feel like he is going through some very bad luck at the moment, but I feel like that is going to change, okay? You do have the wine. So what the wine is suggesting here is that there is going to be a celebration today for you, my darling. So I do feel like it is going to be a very positive celebration. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I do feel like he is going to be by your side no matter what. At the same time, what I'd also say for you as well, my dear, is I feel like he's going to be very honourable towards you. I also feel like there's going to be a lot of love, a lot of relaxation. I feel like there are going to be some gifts from some friends for you today as well, my darling. Okay, so there is going to be positivity. Okay, whether you see it or not, you're going to get some positivity today, okay, my darling? What I would also say today, my darling, is I do feel that the love life is going to be a little bit strenuous. I feel like there are going to be ups and downs, but I feel like there will be makeups, okay? So they will make up for it, okay, boo? At the same time, I do feel like your wishes and your dreams are coming true as well, okay? So there is the truth coming out. What I would also say to this as well, my darling, is I do feel like you've got to remember life is like a rose. It's got beauty in it. It's got a prick and a pain. Okay, my darling, you're a rose in between two pricks. I mean, two thorns. Okay, my darling, so do not worry. I feel like that whatever is going on in your life, I feel like it is still going to get better. Okay, I see no change in negativity. I see only positivity coming your way, and I see that positivity getting much better. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I do feel like you're just going through the mountain stage of your life, which isn't necessarily a negative stage of your life. It just means it's going to be a little bit harder, okay, my darling? What I would also say to you here as well, my boo, is I do still feel like there is a move coming up for you. I feel like it's going to be in a more positive move. I don't mean like you're going to move house or anything. I mean like your energy is moving into more of a positive state, okay? Your energy is moving into more of a positive state, which is a positive for you. Okay, my darling. I do feel like you're no longer the sheep, you are the herder. Okay, people are led by you. Okay, my darling, which is a very big positive here. Okay, so you just got to keep leading people the way that they need to be led, not the way that they want to be led. Okay, my darling, and this is what you got to realize is you are the big owner of your life. Okay, other people are just subscribers. Okay, my darling. Does that make sense? And yes, we're using the Gypsy Witch today. I just fancied it. Just fancied it today. Brill, I'm glad that made sense. Remember, guys, I will not be live this evening because I'm working on the bar this evening. I am. And before anyone else goes, oh, you got another paid job. No, it's a volunteer job, which my generation needs to do. My generation needs to get off their asses and go and volunteer, or at least get a job. Ollie, that doesn't apply for you. You've already got all that. Just getting that out there before he goes, hey. I know what he's like. You volunteer, although secondary school. That's good, my darling. Ollie, I just said that doesn't apply to you. I just said that doesn't apply to you. Literally. I just said that. So, I mean, for God's sake, you work with me as well. You have to put up with me. I mean, that's very good for the community. Well, when I say works for me, I mean technically it works for my mother. That works with me. I'm going to an upside down house. Oh, so if I'm correct, an upside down house is where the roof is on the floor and the foundation is in the air. That's what an upside down house is. If I'm correct. What month are we in? It's the 6th month, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Thank you for the rose. My brain today. My brain today. So, that actually sounds trippy. It is, but it's really fun. It's really fun. My ear's getting blasted. So, Ollie, let me add you. Ollie, you're being added for 5 unless said otherwise. Thanks, boo. So, do I have a Saba? Do I have a Saba? Hi, boo. What's your question, boo? And to check for you and Boo for July. Okay. Who says people with nails can't do DIY and fix things? PS in Sunday. What do you mean PS in Sunday? Good morning, my darling. I'm doing good. Oh, P's in on Sunday. Okay. Thank you for the repost. So I just had to sort out my thingy-ma-bobby. My thingy-ma-bobby. So let's have a look at Rue's energy for July. Thank you, Miss Cat. Hello, Ash. Ooh. Your Debs are in 3 weeks. Come on, I don't know what Deb is. I don't know what a Deb is, my darling. So straight off the bat, what I see for the energy is I see it's a very lucky energy. I see Irish prom. Ooh. Imagine going to prom. Ugh. Thank you for the heart, mate. I hate prom. Never had one. We weren't offered it when I was in high school. I was COVID year. And I'm quite glad I weren't offered it. I wouldn't have gone anyway. Wouldn't have gone anyway. So what I would say here for you, my darling, is I do feel that the energy is getting better. I see his health is not very good, though. Okay, his mental health is awful. Okay. Your cousin is a COVID graduate with the best graduates. Anyone before us and after us suck. Just saying. What I would say here, my darling, is I feel like there is a little struggle with his mental health. I feel like he's not being completely honest. I also feel like there is a struggle with his health, okay, my darling? What I would say here, though, is it is going to get better, okay, my darling? Okay. Debs, is that like 100 years ago? What I would feel is I feel like the honesty is coming through, though. I feel like it is going to become more honest. At the same time, I see celebrate joy. I do. Fun is £1 for 1 card, my darling. I feel like he is getting more anchored, and I feel like he is coming towards you, though. Okay, so I feel like he is going to be more honest, and I feel like he's going to anchor himself down. I feel like he is getting ready to settle. Okay, my darling. I do feel like he is getting ready to settle. I feel like he is getting ready to come forth. Okay, so that is a positive here. I feel like he is working as hard as he can now. Okay, my darling. What I do feel is that he is spying on you. Okay, exactly what you was going to say. I feel like he is looking at your social medias, my darling. I feel like he is having a look into social media on, like, you. Okay. 99 years ago. So I would watch out for that. I feel like he's trying to find out what you're doing. He's trying to understand what you're doing, boo. Trying to see if it's anything that he can get involved with to sort of get closer. Okay. I feel like it's on like a separate account though. I don't think it's on his main. Okay. I don't think it's on his main, my darling. So I would watch out for that. Is I feel like that, like he's on a different account. Okay, he's done it on purpose that you cannot find him. Okay. Like, he doesn't want to be found. Okay, boo. Because it's almost like he wants to come forwards, but he wants to be seen without being seen, and seen when he wants to be seen. Okay, so it's almost like once he follows you on his actual account, that's when he's being seen. Okay, boo? That's when he, like, wants to be. Okay? What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like he's been a little bit... It's almost like he's preying on you slightly, praying and playing with you. Okay, so you're his prey and then he's like playing with you. I feel like there is going to be a strong relationship with you guys though. Okay, so it's going to be a stronger relationship. It might be a little longer till you get that strong relationship, but it's going to be good. Okay, I feel like he's definitely going to be loyal towards you as well, my darling, so I don't see it changing that at all. There's definitely the loyalty there. Okay, my darling. So that is also positive as well. What I would also say to you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to be a lot more open. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? Also, guys, let's try and get to 15,000. Then we're trying to get to 30,000. Okay. And remember, every 50,000 likes, I give away 2 free Celtic Cross readings. I do. Nothing's changed. Just taking time, boo, like you say. Just taking time. Still being an everyday stalker. Well, I'm glad that made sense, but I wonder if Ollie's still here, and I wonder if he's still got his, like, tappy thing. Don't know if he is. Don't know if he is. See, with Instagram, I really want it to go back to the old one. Like, where you just tap the screen to send the likes. You have to press, like, little buttons to do the liking. I miss the old Instagram. That was good. That was good. Yeah, Ollie, I summoned you to do the like thing with your likey machine. I don't know what the damn thing's called. I really don't. So don't judge me. Also, Ollie, you're next. You're next. That's the other words. You're next. So be ready. Once I've finished doing maths. What do you mean, any other words? What do you mean? Ollie, I'm joking around with you. I'm not actually asking you that yet. I'll ask you that in a couple of seconds. Once I've done maths. And once I've found out where Sarah's thingy is. Right, so let me just remove that. Sarah, you've got 26 minutes left. Hang on. Give me 1 sec, Kat. I just need to add you to the list. See, as a tarot reader, I hate summer. I do. Why? Because everyone's outside. Literally. Hello, Tiffany. So, Ollie, you here, boo? You ready for your question? Also, if you could do your tappy machine, please, that'd be absolutely brilliant. So, I need to try and get to 50,000. As quick as I can. I didn't mean to join that fucker. Damn it. I have no idea if Ollie's still here. How many hours till super chat? Hello, Ollie. Give me 1 sec. So I'm now on 1,608 hours out of 3,000. Thank you for those. So quite a while. About another 1,396. 1,396 more hours. That's all he sent me. That's what the machine looks like? Never go dirty-minded. The universe kills you for that. What am I doing today? Today I'm doing streaming, private readings, and working on the bar. Then tomorrow I'm doing getting ready for my event Saturday and golf. And then Sunday, God knows what I'm doing in the day, but I know what I'm doing in the evening. No, I know what I'm doing in the day. I'm going to a nice museum to do with planes, more specifically World War II planes, for my granddad, because he loves them. So doing that Sunday, and then I'm forcing myself afterwards, if we've got time, to go to club. So, yeah. And then Sunday, God knows what. I'm going to bingo Monday. Bingo is Monday. Tuesday, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And Wednesday, probably streaming again. Yes, guys, I've worked out my whole week. Yeah, I'm not fascinated by WW2 at all. Like the massacre part, the killing part, I'm really fascinated by. But when it comes to like the technology, no. You're bored. Why are you bored? Also, which black bracelet on my arm for the person that asked about the black bracelet? I've got like a few. You should have saw the jewelry that I used to wear to college. My God, the jewelry I used to wear to college was like a lot. Oh, this one, it's a Russian mineral, which you cannot import into the UK anymore. It's illegal to, and it's Torazine? Tor something. There's a bloody leaflet with it on. Either way, it's about 30 quid to buy. It is. It's a very cheap bracelet. It's only 30 quid. Not very expensive. No, that's not it. Hello. Do I wear it for good luck? No. So before I do all his readings, so this bracelet, how long am I staying on live? Till about 12, half 12, because I've got a private reading at around about 1, and I've got a private reading at half 1. I do. So this stops. Oh, time for science. If you like science, here we go. So this bracelet, so on your phone, you get a certain amount of energy that comes out your phone that is negative energy that is harmful to the humans. So with this bracelet, it cancels out the energy that the phone gives. So basically it sucks all the energy in, thus no negative energy for you. So whenever you hold the phone up to your ears, negative energy, okay, is going into your brain. Okay, not good energy either. So this blocks it out. It does. Tomazine. I think it's that. Oh, I've got on the House of Guy thing. Give me 1 second. I will do your reading in 1 sec, Ollie. It is... it's not even Tomazine. It's Elite Noble Sungite. It is Elite Noble Sungite. It is. That's what it's called. Where you can get it from, so I got it gifted to me. So I went into the House of Gaia. I did. And he liked me so much. I know, someone liking me, I know it's mad. That he decided to give me the Sungite for free. So he gave me a £30 Sungite for free, he did. Or £35, one of the two. And ever since then, I've never taken it off. I've always worn it. Okay, always worn it. And yeah. A lot of people, when they find out I do tarot and stuff, give me stuff for free. They do. A lot of people will send me stuff. It's mad. You're welcome. I love it. So, Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. It's in a trolley. It's in a biscuit tin. Well, my favourite Ollie. Yes, I know multiple Ollies, so I have to call them by favourites. He's the only Ollie I like. I don't like any other Ollie. You want to be my e-kitten. Thank you for the follows, thank you for the harmony. You want to be my e-kitten. Well, let me put a sock in that matter. I'm allergic to kittens and to cats, so I can't have them. I'm allergic to anyone that thinks they're a kitten. Hope that helps. So, Ollie, do you mind if I read this out loud? Well, also, I'm not your pappy, my darling. I'm old enough to be your older brother, not your dad. Good Lord. So, will A ever accept your follow request on Instagram? Let's see, Ollie. Let's have a look. Let's see. I feel like she will eventually, and I feel like that's going to be in about 9 months. Okay, 9 months, Ollie. Okay. Honey, you might love me, but I don't love you. I'm gay. I'm not into animals. I don't love animals in that way. So if you identify as an animal, I don't love you in that way. I never will. And also, I don't know you. Hang on a minute, so you're a guy, yet you say you're a kitten. Which are you? You can show proof, that's nice. Most kittens have those parts as well. I know what you're going to send me. Does A watch you while you work? Ollie, can you like ask that in a less creepy way? Hello Mia, how are you, boo? Hello Sandra, Sadar, even. Does she watch you while you work? Let's have a look. Oh, the image in my head. Let's see. Hello Jacqueline. Thank you, Alicia. I feel like she does, but more in disbelief. Okay, so I feel like she does, but more in disbelief, okay? Are your stones working? Let's see. Yes. Yes, they are, my darling. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Let's have a look. What crystals are best for protection? Message me on Instagram, boo. And I can send you some pictures. Because I'm not going to lie, I cannot remember every single name of a crystal. So if you message me on Instagram, and then I'll send you pictures. And before anyone takes it out of context, I'll send you pictures of crystals. Okay? No, you can message me in the live. It'll get answered after the live, but you can message me in it. I am doing a paid live today, yes. So let's have a look, Ollie. Let's see. Let's see what you get, boo. Oh, does they feel like there's something between you guys? Let's see. No, she does not feel like there's something between you guys at all. Okay, boo. So, how will A react to the message you sent her? Let's see. I feel like she'll be okay, but I feel like she will be asking, like, what do you need help with? And I feel like it will concern her ever so slightly. But I do feel like it is going to be a positive, my darling. So I do feel like it is worth it. At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like it is going to open up her eyes as well. I feel like she is definitely going to see a different side to you as well, my darling. A more positive side, but at the same time, a more caring side. Okay, so I do feel like she is going to like that. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like she is going to open up to you a lot more as well, my darling. I feel like the opening up is going to take some time, but I feel like she is going to do it, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like she is going to be more caring. I feel like she will listen to you. Whether she acts on it or not is another thing, but I feel like she will listen. Okay, my darling, so I feel like that is a positive there as well. Okay, boo? Now, let's have a look at how will she act next week at work. Let's see. Let's see. See, how will she act at work? Let's have a look. How will she act at work next week? I don't feel like it's going to be as positive next week. Thank you for the follow. Hello, RJ. I don't think it's going to be as positive next week. I think she's just looking forward to the summer holidays, to be quite frank. I think she just wants it to be that. So I feel like she is just sort of thinking more about like when she can just have the holidays. Okay, my darling. I don't feel like she's really thinking about you. I don't really think that she has a care for you, boo. I'm not going to lie to you there. And yes, that was harsh. Do I care? No. Okay. I feel like she just wants the holidays. She's looking forward to them. That's what she wants. I don't think she's going to be on as many trips this year. Okay, I think she's going to take more time to be with her partner. I feel like she is thinking of having children though. Okay, so I do feel like she's definitely thinking of that, my darling. I feel like that is a positive as well. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like she will talk to you a little bit, but not a lot. Okay, so you are going to get the talking every now and then. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. It's just not going to be as much talking as you would hope it to be. Okay. What I would also say here is I do feel like she's going to be a bit more compassionate ever so slightly towards you. Still not a lot, but there is going to be the compassion there. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is she's a little bit fake towards you. Okay, my darling. She pretends to be light and airy towards you. When she gets home, she's just like, ugh, it's Ollie. Okay, I do feel like there is that little bit of stress there. I do feel like there is that little bit of conflict. Okay, boo? But what I would say here is I feel like she does still have the compassion towards you. She does like you in a way. I do feel like she's just trying to get used to your behaviour. I think your behaviour is a bit childish for her, which sort of puts her off of you. And because she only sees you at work, that's all she sees of you. Okay? What I would say here is I don't see that changing anytime soon. There will become that change, but it is going to take some time for that change to come across. What I would say here is I would say you're quite valiant, you're quite nice, you're compassionate. I feel like she feels compelled towards compassionate people, but when they act like a kid, she feels pushed away. Okay? You act like a kid, she feels pushed away. Get my point? Get my drift? Okay, boo? So it's almost like grow up and you'll be fine. Thank you for the follow. Okay, grow up and you'll be fine, boo. But until then, you gotta deal with it. You just gotta deal with the fact she don't want you right now. Okay, she don't want you right now. She don't need you right now. Okay, my darling, and you've got to put up with that. Okay, does that make sense? I feel like I've probably just wrecked Ollie's mood for the whole day now. Brill, I'm glad that made sense. Feel like I've probably just wrecked his mood for the whole day. I don't think I'm going to hear the last of it. Am I correct in that, Ollie? Remember, guys, I sugarcoat nothing. And I mean nothing. You're trying to get me to 50k likes. Lol. Thank you, boo. Remember, guys, every 50,000, every time you get 50,000 likes, y'all, we do a giveaway of 2 free Celtic Cross readings. One for TikTok and one for YouTube. Unless there's no one on YouTube, then it all goes to TikTok. So do remember that. Okay. Do I have a Dharma? Do I have a Dharma? Remember, guys, if you're asking yes or no's, they will not be answered till I've done all of my paid readings. We've got 2 paid readings left, so there will be some more yes or no's. Okay, unless someone else pays. Okay. Hello, Adama. What would you like your reading on, boo? What would you like your reading on? Why is Abraham staying quiet with you? Okie dokie boo. Is that someone that you're dating or wanting to date? And Dilion Sab, why are you sending me a thumbs up? Just a business partner. Okie dokie. Let's have a wee look. What do I want to use for you? Let's stare at these. Let's have a look. Why is he staying so quiet with you? I feel like you're about to get stabbed in the back. I feel like he knows something that you don't, my darling, and I feel like he's about to try and stab you in the back. Okay, it's almost like he wants to try and get all the credit. He wants to try and get higher. So I feel like y'all about to get stabbed in the back, boo. Okay, y'all about to get hurt. Okay, it's almost like he wants all the glory, I feel. So I feel like he's using this opportunity. He's taking this opportunity to stab you. Okay. At the end of the day, I feel like you're going to win. I do. I feel like you're going to be the one that wins, my darling, at the end of the day. Okay, but to be quite frank, you're quite a valuable person. Okay. People know that he doesn't come up with ideas himself. People know that his ideas are useless and that yours are what yours are. Okay, so I do feel like although he's trying to stab you in the back, he's only stabbing himself in the back. Okay, my darling? So I do feel like you are going to be fine. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to become more open eventually. I feel in about a week he's going to start opening up a little bit more, okay, my darling? I feel like that is going to take some time, but I feel like he will start, okay, my darling? Because he'll realise that he needs to open up in that time. Okay, because he needs you. How am I? I'm good, thank you. Okay, he needs you, and you need him. Obviously, you can replace him very easily and very quickly, okay, my darling? Which is what he doesn't understand. So he's gambling with the wrong person. Okay, which again, he doesn't understand. Okay. And I feel like you are going to realise this eventually, is that you have the upper hand. You can win this, he can't. Okay, see where I'm coming from now? Is you're going to win this, no matter what. Okay, no matter how much he tries to stab you in that wee back of yours, ain't gonna work. Okay? At the end of the day, you're the one with the bigger upper hand. You're the one with the upper hand. Okay? You're the one that can punch him. Okay? Let's see, boo. Let's have a wee look. Let's see if you're past your wee exams. Let's see. If you want to know how they see you right now, my darling, link in bio. Or link in the description if you're on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, it's in the bio. YouTube, it's in the description. Let's see, will you pass your exams with good grades? I feel that you will, my darling, yes, and I feel like you're going to pass with flying grades, okay, boo? What I would also say here, my darling, is I feel like they're going to go okay. You're going to find them a little bit stressful at first, but I don't see that being necessarily a negative, okay? So I do feel like it is going to get easier. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is although it might look like it's going to an end, it might look like it's not doing as good, you're going to steal those grades like that, okay? So you will get the grades very quickly, okay, my darling? What I would also say for you as well is that although it might not look like you're going to pass right now, you might feel like you're overstressing, you're overthinking it. That doesn't mean that you're not going to do it. Okay, it doesn't mean that you're not going to succeed, okay, my darling? Okay, what I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like it's going to be open very quickly. It's going to be over very quickly, okay? What I would also say here is all the revision that you've been putting into this is working for you 10 times fold. Okay, so you're getting all the information that you need very quickly. At the same time, what I'd also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you will succeed. Okay, you will succeed, my darling. You cannot fail. Okay. I always say you're too smart to fail. It's near to impossible for you to fail, my darling. Okay. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I do feel here, is I feel like your friends are going to be next to you. Okay, your friends are going to be helping you ride this out and succeed with it. Okay, my darling? So they are going to be by your side. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I see that it is going to open up new opportunities for you as well. Although the opportunities aren't going to come in straight away because you haven't got the foundation yet. Once you've got the foundation, my darling, you will succeed 100 times. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? Thank you, my darling. You're welcome. You're welcome, boo. Give me 1 sec, y'all. For those questions, my darling, are you wanting them on live or is that for a private reading, my darling? Because they've 2 different price lists. Well, multiple different price lists for that. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. Am I available for privates? I can do privates, yes. I've got availability today. Yes, you can, Anya. Of course you can be. Thanks, boo. Is the list long? It's not too long, boo. It's not too long. Okie dokie, my darling. Hello. Yes, my list is still open, my darling, yes. My list is still open. You send questions on TikTok, thank you, boo. Let me add people to the list. Thank you for the fan club. So do I have Katrina? Thank you for the heart, me. Thank you for the gifts, my darlings. Hello. Katrina pulls thoughts, feelings, intentions, and future actions towards you. Saw him today. Okie dokie. Was it a positive see today, my darling? Thank you for the follow. Was it positive? Surani, thank you for your payment, my darling. Okay, so it is positive. Let's have a look there. So, straight off the bat, what I would say here is I do see positive beginnings for you, my darling. I do see that he is coming towards you in a much more positive way. I do see new outcomes. I see that he is wanting to come back towards you. I feel like he's wanting to come for you as well, my darling, okay? So I do feel like he's going to open up more to you as well. What I would also say here, my darling, is I feel that he is feeling very, I mean very positive about you. I feel that he was very happy about seeing you as well, my darling. I feel that he did converse with some of his friends about you, okay, in a positive way as well. What I would also say here is that he is conflicted on the inside, and if you still want him and if you're still taking back, that's the only bit that he's a little bit worried about, okay? Because he feels like he has messed up his chances of coming forwards, and he feels like you're sort of moved on, okay? I would say that he's a bit scared to message right now, but I feel that he will, my darling, okay? He doesn't know if you've been talking behind his back in a positive or negative way, so he's a little bit worried about that. Thank you for the follow, okay? But what I would say here is that I feel like he does want to open up, and I feel like he does want to talk. Okay? I feel like he does want you. And I feel like this is where he's struggling, my darling, is the fact that he does want you, but he doesn't know if you want him or if you need him. Okay? Mrs. Conchia, thank you, my darling. Okay? When winning message, please. Let's see. Let's see. I feel like he's going to message you within about, I would say about 2 days, my darling, is when he's going to message you, okay, my darling? Okay, just to see how you are. I feel that you two will be meeting up as well very soon as well, my darling, okay? Well, I'd also say this as well, my sweet, is I feel like he does want to have more of that festive, cozy vibe between you guys. So what that is suggesting here is that he does want to get back together with you before Yule time. Okay, but that is going to be a little bit of a struggle. Okay, my darling, but I feel like he will get back to you before then. Okay, so for you, my darling, that will be your summertime. Okay, my darling, because you're in Australia. Okay, yes, I can, Ollie. Okay, boo. So because you're in Australia, my darling, it will be summertime when he comes back to you. Okay, that's where he wants to, like, that's when he's aiming to be completely back with you. Okay, my darling, I feel like he will be back sooner, but that's his aim, is by summertime, yeah, I'll be back together completely. Okay, my darling, I'd make yourself comfortable. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I do feel like there is a chance of marriage between you two. So I do feel like you guys will get married, or have a stable relationship, a lot more stable. Okay, I feel like you guys will grow old together as well, my darling. I don't feel like there's loyalty straight off the bat here, so I don't feel like y'all are going to get a lot of loyalty at the moment. I feel like loyalty is coming your way though, okay, my darling? So I do feel like you are going to get a lot more loyalty from him, just not as much as you want right now. What I would also say towards this as well, my darling, is I do feel like he is going to become more close. Okay, more close, more truthful, more close, more truthful, okay? See what I'm getting at there? Let me just get you some Kipper cards. Good morning, my darling. Good morning. What I would also see here, my darling, is I feel like the energy is going to come in like all of a sudden. I do. I don't think it's going to be like gradual. I do think it is going to be very, very, very sudden energy. So do be aware of that. Is it's just going to be like that. Okay, snap of a finger and it's there. Okay. Okay, my darling. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I do feel like it's almost like going to feel like you got a lot more energy. I don't feel like he's going to be as false as he used to be with you. Okay. What I would also say here, my darling, is I feel like he is going to message you out of concern as well. Okay, the reason why it's going to be a message out of concern is because he's there like, oh my god, does she still want me? So it's more of a concern of have you moved on? Okay, because he can see that you're very occupied, that you got a lot going on. Okay, so he knows you got a lot going on, my darling, and I feel like this is what scares him, is the fact of how much you got going on. Okay, because he's sat there thinking, oh my god, what happens if she's with another fella? Okay, I feel like you are trapped in his mind. And I feel like this could be a reason why he's not messaged you recently, why he's not come forth towards you recently. Okay, my darling, is because he doesn't like want to get in between anyone's relationship. So it could be that you have to message first, maybe a little bit. Just to show that everything is okay and that you're not with another fella at the moment. Yeah. I feel that's where the concern is coming. We got marriage again, my darling. So it's definitely suggesting that there is a marital status coming between you guys. I do feel like there is a courtship status coming between you guys as well. And for any young ones here, courtship is where you try and date somebody. Okay? That's for the young folk. Okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to become a lot more open with his spending. Okay? I feel like money's always been a thing between you guys. Okay? So I do feel like he's going to be a lot more open about that. I do think that he's going to spend on you, my darling. Okay? I feel like he's going to do a lot more spending on you. I feel like that's because he's been thinking of you a lot. Okay? He's never stopped thinking about you. Okay? I feel like he's going to be a lot more honourable towards you as well, my darling. I feel like there is great fortune coming for the both of you as well, my sweet. What I would say here is we do have the Lovers as like the last card that came out. Okay, thank you for the follow. So what this is suggesting here for you, my darling, is with it being the last card, it suggests that the love is going to build up into a stronger relationship. Okay, my darling, as it is the last card. So it's not going to start off as a strong relationship. Okay, thank you for the share, thank you for the heart me. Tanding, do not do my job, or you can bugger off. What I would say here for you though, my darling, we do have the 18th card, which is the child, which is suggesting here is that he is acting like a child, as it's near the 32nd card, which is the depressed card. Okay, so it is suggesting that he is down. Okay, he's acting like a child because he's down, which is suggesting that he is going to get better, although it is over the 29th, which is Prism. Okay, but because the 29th is next to the 39th, that is suggesting that there is definitely family vibe here, community vibe, as that is the community card. Thus that you two will be fine together, okay, my darling? Thus that you guys are going to be open up together. It's just a wee loop. Okay, so you guys will be stuck together and you guys will stick together, okay, my darling? Does that make sense? Pardon me. You're very welcome, my darling. Very welcome. Oh, excuse me. Right, if y'all give me one sec. Remember guys, if you do book a reading, don't forget to read the T's and C's. That is one of the most important things to read. Okay? So do remember to. Hello, boo. I know, 20k left. Guys, don't listen to that git. She's got no idea how to do readings. All she does is read from these. One sec, guys, let's move my power port thingy with Bobby. Please don't fall. I don't need another electrical shock today. She reads these, guys, like literally so long. Okay, because all she does is read that bit, which as a proper reader you don't do. As a proper reader, what you do is you read the imagery, you don't read the wording at all. That's how we know that she's fake. Right, if y'all give me like a couple of minutes, I just need to do some maths in working out who's got on my list and if we need to close it or not, because we do have a lot of privates today. So give me 1 second, y'all. So what have I already added? I've added you. I need to add Sylvain. I can't spell today. Sylvani /5. Thank you for the follow, boo. Maddie /5. Oh, Sylvain, you're 10, Sobu. Sylvani even. Thank you, Nicole. Mwah, love you. Hello, Anya. You're on the list, boo. Don't you worry, boo. I've just added you. Just added you. So, do I have my gorgeous Joa? I think on YouTube. Ollie, you've been added to the list, don't you worry. If you want one card, my darling, it's £1. Hello, boo. What would you like your reading on? Right, we're closing our list for today. Because we're fully booked. Thank you for the follow, my darling. Y'all might be lucky. We might do a freebie later if I've got time. So do remember, I do try and fit y'all in. So don't worry. So what's your reading on, Joa? Thank you for the shares. While I wait for that. How is everyone doing on YouTube today? Not YouTube, TikTok. How's my TikTok family doing? Thank you for the share. How does R see you right now as a simple friend or in a romantic way? Okay. Okay, so you want to see if it's like a simple friend or romantic. Is that correct? You lost your job yesterday, honey. That's just the universe going, that job wasn't good for you. Okay, that's the way I like to look at it if you lose a job. Okay, so remember, you'll always find another one. It's just the universe going, that job ain't right for you. Okay, hello wards. That's all it is. Okay, so the attitudes towards you are very confusing. Thank you for the follow, Angel. Well, I don't trust that account because that looks like someone I know. Don't know if that's their backup account. I'm going to be suspicious of that one till I know. One-time action shows interest and then shows that you're a good friend. Okay. This deck's going to be useless if I use that one then. Let's go a little more old-fashioned, my darling. Let's go a little more old-fashioned. Give me 1 second. We're going back to the Scoper cards for this reason. For this reading. Let's have a wee look. And let's show that other person how you actually read as a professional reader. If they're still here, I don't know if they are. God knows. God knows. So let's see, boo. So your 5-minute reading, let's have a look. Yeah. So what I would say here is I would just say that she's confused over her emotions at the moment. I feel like she wants a relationship with you. But what I also feel here is due to her past, I feel like she struggles with commitment. So it's almost like, or like you're seeing two different sides, you're seeing two different personalities, but you've got the Page of Swords and then you've got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so you're seeing rational and irrational. Okay, the love is irrational, the friendship is rational, okay? But she needs to start off as a good friend with you before you guys can actually get into a proper relationship with each other, which is what she does realise. But I feel it's almost like she has to show both sides so that you understand that she does have feelings for you, but that she's not ready for a relationship. Do you get me so far? Do you get me so far, babe? Okay, because I feel like she does actually want to show you all of her connections. Okay, I can understand why you see her as being confusing, but I think it's more the fact that she doesn't know how to get into a committed relationship without it failing due to her past. Okay. That's due to her past there. That's not your fault, boo. Okay, that's not your fault at all. Okay, my darling. What I would also say here, my darling, is I feel like she will be opening up to you within the next 2 weeks. Okay, so you are going to see her opening up to you. What I'd also say here, my darling, is I feel like you're going to get courted by her. So you are going to get a courtship with her as well, my darling, okay? So there is going to be that joy. Now, we're going to have some angel cards in this because, like, I like angel cards. They're cute, they're sweet. And I think you need a bit of an uplift because you sound a little depressed. So let's get you some uplifting cards. And let's show that other person how to actually use these cards. That's another reason why. Oh, they still smell so nice. New partner. So yeah, I do feel like she's going to be going out with you, my darling, but I feel like you need to trust your spirit guides as well, and your spirit animal. Okay, my darling, because I feel like she is coming towards you. I feel like she is flying towards you to bring that change. I feel like they're trying to show you that there is going to be that change coming towards you as well, my darling, that change is going to open you guys up. What I'd also say here, my darling, is that there is happiness coming, but if you look at with this card, my darling, okay, you've got all these negative thoughts inside your head. So what the angels are doing for you is they're taking all these negative thoughts out. You need to start listening to more high vibrational music. Okay, my darling, your music needs to be of a high vibration. Okay, my darling, because I feel right now your music is at a low vibration and I feel you're listening to depressing songs. Not good at all, my darling. Okay, and this is where it's bringing you your negativity. Okay, get what I mean right now? Because I feel like she does want to come forwards. I feel like she, again, okay, with the Innocence card, you've got music notes coming off. Your music is not helping you. Okay. You've also got the relationship cards and changing direction. So it's almost like you're trying to go in a different direction and the angels are trying to point you in the right direction, but you're not listening to them. Okay. So yeah, you guys will be back together, my darling, by 100% yes. Okay, I can guarantee it for you. Okay, I just feel like you need to get all your feet put back on the ground. Okay, hello Mystic Temple. Okay. Like, you need to put your feet back on the ground, because right now you've got all, like, 3 of your feet on the ground and the 4th one is just up in the air. Okay, you have to go up a few steps to come back down. Okay, to keep moving forward, you have to go up and down. You can't just keep going up, my darling. That's not how it works. Okay, okay. Like, literally. So I feel like she is going to come back to you. Okay, she is going to come back to you. She is going to be with you, my darling. Okay, as you said, the ex-wanker, they're gone. Okay, they're not going to stay with you. They're not going to be with her. Okay. Again, music, perfect timing. We got music. Music. Get your music correct. Okay, my darling. Toot your own horn sometimes. Okay. Yeah, ignore those fake friends, my darling. You don't need them. Okay, you need to remove them, if anything, okay? Because life has been trying to teach you lessons, but you're running out of time to listen to life. Okay, you need to protect yourself as much as you can, my darling. Okay, you need to put yourself into a safe bubble. A protection one. I feel, because the universe is trying to show you that you need to protect yourself. As nice as it is to give yourself gifts, sometimes you need to protect yourself to make sure that you are safe. Okay. Because I feel you're almost falling away from your past. Okay, you need to look at your past and listen to it and then move into the future. Okay, so learn from your fails. Okay, my darling? Does that make sense? Correct. They are going to be removed by the end of the month, thus you get to be with her. Okay? Does that make sense, Boo? They might be fake, my darling, but you've got to let them interfere at times, okay? Because what they're doing is they're showing you how to be resilient and how to trust in yourself, okay, Boo? Does that all make sense? And chat, that's how you use angel cards correctly. Oh God, everyone's got snakes in their life, darling. Trust me, I've got many. And there's many fake snakes on the app, okay? This is why it's quite rare to find a reader like me on TikTok. The old-fashioned way. Not the woke way where they just read directly off the card. The way, the people that read out the book. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Oh, what did you do to fix it, Boo? Oh God, please don't say you did a cord cutting spell. You're going to tell me you did a cord cutting spell, aren't you? I can see. I can see you're all ready. Hello, Mummy's favourite. I can always see it in my head. It's like, you're going to put cord cutting spell. It was supposed to have a good time with R after she invited me to out with her. Then this bitch messed things up. Yeah, that's what bitches do. I'm good, thank you. Ollie, you do need to do it with A, yes. But yeah, I hope that made sense, Joa. I do need to move on to other people as your time is up, Boo. But thank you so much for booking me and hope to see you again, my darling. Okay, I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day. And I do hope it does work out for you, okay, my darling? You saw the Leo last night. Amazing, Tia. Amazing. I'm glad you fixed the problem, my darling. That is amazing. Okay, I am proud of you for managing to do that. Okay. You ignored each other, but you kept watching. I wouldn't call that ignoring as such, then, my darling. Not gonna lie. Thank you for the finger heart, my darling. Mwah. Remember, guys, just because people charge doesn't mean they're fake. Okay? But I'm not gonna lie. Remember, when you get a reading, my darlings, it's always good to charge for them because it's like using your energy. Okay? No one gets anything for free in life. Okay? There's no such thing as free, necessarily. Okay, there's always money involved at some way or another at some point. Always. Okay. Tia, my list is closed for today, my darling, but I can do you I can do you 1111 if you'd like me to. So private reading, which is all I need is your phone number. Okay, so you message me on WhatsApp and I can do the 1111, which will be done within 72 hours. Normally done the same day, but it can be done within 72 hours as well. Okay, my darling? You're very welcome, my darling. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole, she's a fake that's just jealous of real people. That's all it is. Do I have Anya for the 5 sub-read? It's because she can't read the cards intuitively. She can't read them correctly because she wasn't born with the gift. And then she like made up her own cards like by writing on a piece of card. So another sort of way of doing fake readings. Hello, Anya, my darling. What would you like your reading on, boo? Did you send it me on TikTok? My mind went so blank then. I know, fake people aren't. Thank you for the journey pass. She is a true spiritual person that wouldn't treat people that way. I know. I knew. That's the problem when you follow her. Do 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 do. Why is my thing saying congratulations? Oh, okay. I am congratulated for earning a badge. How nice. 10k left before we get to 50k. Woo! So, Anya, can you just heart... Is this free? No, freebie starts on a Monday, my darling. Can you just heart the questions for today, please? So as I can see, like, 3 things, but I don't know which are there and which were last time. Can you just go and heart them for me, please? While I wait for the You know when you just like want to see a person's name so you can always go and check their profile? I bet she's made a video on me. Thank you, Boo. Thanks, Boo. Like, she's just obsessed with me, she is. That person, honestly. So, is Dave feelings getting stronger for you? Let's see. I feel that they are, my darling. I don't think he's going to be leaving anytime soon. Will he deal with the situation like he said? Let's see. Yes, my darling, yes. Thank you, Tia. If you could also message me on WhatsApp, my darling. Okay, my phone number's in the bio, in the in the description, my darling. Okay. When he deals with it, will we still be together? I feel you will, but I don't think that you're going to stay. I think that you're going to want to move away very quickly, my darling. Okay, I do not think that you are going to stay at all. Okay, you're going to be like that. Okay. Is Dom finally done with this? No. Not a singular bit. No. Okay. That's funny, Ollie. So what is Dave's kind of energy? Let's just move down to the other yes or no's. Will D reach out soon? Let's see. Yes, he will, my darling. Yes, he will. Hello, LA, my darling. I know, Nicole. I know they will. That's the hilarious thing, is that she's that dumb that she doesn't realise that she's actually just promoting me more. The dumbass. Was Dom behind the Facebook friend request from A? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, my darling, yes. Not many more people in front of you, my darling. Don't worry. Not many more people in front, okay, boo? Don't worry. Sending love, thank you. So let's get your questions ready. My list is fully closed today for yes or no's and everything, my darling, okay? So, don't be sorry, my darling. So, what is Dee's kind of energy towards you? Let's see. Let's see. Right, he's got very positive energy towards you at the moment because I feel like his feelings are getting very stronger. Yeah, D. Dave, my darling, D. Don't worry. I just call it D because I can never pronounce it correctly. Okay. So don't worry. I always just say the initial. But no, it is Dave. Don't worry, my darling. Okay. But no, I do feel that D's energy is getting stronger for you, my darling. It is opening up more for you. Okay, but I don't think that you're going to want to stay. I think that you're going to be moving forwards. I think that you're going to be moving on, my darling. Okay, I don't think you're going to like him. I really don't. I think that he's going to show a side that resembles too many old exes. Okay, where you're just going to think that looks like my old ex, that looks like my old ex, that looks like my old ex. You're just going to move on straight away, my darling. Okay. You're going to give him a wee go and then you're gone. Okay, then you're gone. Okay. Because although his feelings are getting stronger, although he is opening up for you, my darling, thank you for the follow, I just feel like he's not someone that you can just stick with. Okay. He's like a one-night stand that you have a go and think, I'll regret that in the morning, but let's try it. Okay. See what I mean? It's like something you do after you've drank absinthe because you won't remember the night afterwards. Thank you for the follow. Okay. That's what I feel like he's like, my darling. Okay. Absolutely worthless. Okay, my darling. So what I would say to you, my dear, move on from him. Thank you for the checkered flag. Thank you, boo. Don't judge me on my pronunciation. Thank you for the follow. What I would say, though, for you, my darling, is I do feel like you are going to get yourself into a more successful love life. I do see that you're going to become a more successful relationship as well, my darling. What I'd also say here is I'd say any pain that you've been going through for the last 3 weeks will be removed as well. Okay, in about 2 to 4 months, my darling, I do see your love life actually getting together. Like, it's actually going together, my darling. Okay, so it is getting better. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I do feel that you are going to feel more lush, more energized, okay? Because D, my darling, Dave, he's an energy vampire. Now, just for anyone that's wondering what an energy vampire is, there's someone that just sucks the life out of you and sucks the absolute energy out of you to the point where you feel like you can't go forwards no more. Okay? Where you feel like everything that you are doing is just draining you. When it's not, it's the energy vampire that's draining you. Okay, my darling? And that is all that is happening here, my darlings. You're being drained. Okay, boo? You're being drained. And I feel like this is where you are suffering. Okay, my darling? You're being drained. And I feel like it's because of him. How am I doing that? I'm doing absolutely swell, my darling. So what I would say here for you, my darling, is I feel like you just need to slow it down and get there, okay, boo? I feel that you're going to find a lot of friends that are going to help you out and remove you from it. You're going to start seeing your friends are going to, like, move away from Dave, okay, and they're going to start moving you away from Dave personally, okay, because even they know he's not good for you. Even they know that you need to move on from him, my darling, okay? Even they can see it, it's just you that can't, okay? And this is the negative thing, is the fact that you are not seeing what he is doing. Okay, my darling, and this is why you need to move forward, and this is why you will move very quickly away from him. Okay, boo? So, don't worry, your friends have your back no matter what. Your friends are always here protecting you, okay? And this is what you've got to realise, is that they're protecting you, okay, my darling? And this is where you've got to relax instead of having all that negative energy building up, okay? Otherwise, you're going to end up like that woman that was just on my stream trying to be a negative Nazi, okay? Can end up like her, which is what we don't want, okay? So what I would advise is move away from D as much as you can, my darling. Okay, move away. Okay, because it's not good. No good. No life. No love. Okay, my darling, just pain, just hurt, just pain. Okay, move. Okay, my darling? Does that make sense? Hello, Her Majesty. How are you, boo? I'm good, thank you. I'm very good, thank you. You're very welcome, Anya. You're very welcome. Hope that you have a fab rest of your day, boo. So, next, I have Serene for 10. Do you have a Serene for 10? Serene. My pronunciation of that name has gone. I forgot. Surani. I'm thinking of all the ways that I used to pronounce it. hello, Boo. Have you sent me a message on Instagram? So I think I got a message from you on Instagram. Well, I'll be damned. I have a massive crack on my phone. Don't know if you guys can see it, but there we go. I need to go back into town to go and get that sorted. I didn't even know I had that. Like, you can't even feel it. Literally. And you can only see it in, like, certain likes. Certain lights. I know we got to 50k, thank y'all. So what I'll do next stream, y'all, is I'm going to pick a couple of you, okay, this stream, and I'm going to make a video, okay, so when I pick you, DM me with your question, okay, my darling? Okay. I know it's right across the middle. I'll just go into town and get them to re-put a new screen on. It's only 20 quid, I don't mind paying that. It's quite cheap. That's a cheap phone screen, that is. 20 quid. You have to get your battery replaced. Ooh, that'd be quite cheap though. Maybe like 100 quid. Cheaper than Canada, yeah. It is, I just have to go into town and then they're like pop it on for me. Because what I'll do is I use one of my phone cases that I've got at home, pop it on till I can go into town, so I'll replace that with my dad later. And then when I go into town, I'll get it replaced again. So I've got stuff at home to do all the replacing that I need to. I didn't even realise I cracked it. Don't worry, they're blocked. They've no longer tagged you. So, Surain, how are the divorce procedures progressing between A and S, please? Okay. You sure you want to use 10 minutes for that? Because that's not going to take 10 minutes. What's your next question, my darling? Because it ain't going to take 10 minutes. You'll keep the other 5? Okay, my darling. Okay, because I was going to say, the energy check mixed in with that other bit, that's not going to take 10 minutes. Thank you for the follow. Let's have a look, boo. So, let me just change my cards, because I don't want these to get destroyed too quickly. Yep, we can do that as well, boo. That should get us closer to 10 minutes. If it doesn't take up the 10 minutes, I'll just save you minutes, okay, boo? You know me. Let's go with this. Even with over 200 cards, I can still choose the perfect deck for a reading. Let's see what you get. So what I would say here is the divorce is almost finalised, my darling. I do see it becoming close to finalising, okay? Have a good one, Debs. Enjoy your debut. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I do feel like he's going to let you know about the divorce happening. I feel like that is going to be soon. He's going to be like, oh my God, we got the divorce. Let's get together, okay? I feel like the wife is already cheating. I feel like before the divorce is even over, she's already with somebody. Okay, I feel like she's already with somebody, boo. And I feel like that's where the negativity is. Okay, like... she's cheating. She's cheating. Okay, she's cheating, boo. What I would say here is I feel like you guys are going to be happy together, okay, my darling? I feel like he will be moving in with you as well, my darling. Okay? I feel like it is going to take some time before one does move in with you, but it is going to be possible and it is going to be done. Okay? Alright, let me get my Tarochi cards. Let me get my Tarochi cards to see the energy. Let's see. Y'all know me, I love these cards. Love them. And no, I'm not Italian, so I don't know how to correctly pronounce them. Okay, don't judge me. Although I do love Italy. I do love Italy. What I would say for you here, my darling, is I feel like he's going to become more open with you. I feel like the energy is more open with you as well. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I do feel like he's a little held back due to the fact of the divorce, but it's not like going to be a full hold back, okay, boo? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to give you closure, okay, my darling? Been to Lake Garda? Nice. I've been to Florence. I've been to Rome. They're the only two places. And Pisa. What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to be more connected with you as well, okay? At the same time, what I'd also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to show more love. I feel like he's going to show more compassion. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to be coming to more of the relationship in about a month's time. Okay, so there is going to be another month in the relationship as well. Okay, my darling. You're off to Florence next week. You have so much fun, my darling. I highly recommend getting Scopa cards. Okay, honestly, get yourself some Scopa cards. You'll love them. You can play Scopa with it. Best game ever invented. Not even joking. Okay. Do you feel he's gonna be back soon? I just miss him so much. I feel that he is gonna be back soon, my darling, and I feel like he's gonna be back within the next 2 months. No, S-C-O-P-A. Scopa. What I would say here is, even though he is coming back, my darling, is I don't think he's going to be straight back into the relationship with you. Not straight back, okay? Because obviously he's just come out of a divorce, okay, my darling? So I do think that is going to be the one thing that is just going to hold it back ever so slightly, okay? Just ever so slightly. Okay, my darling. I feel like he knows that you've been waiting for him, okay? He knows that you've been sat there waiting and he is grateful for that, okay, my darling? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is although he is ever so grateful, is I feel like this is what's going to bring him towards you a lot more. I think he is going to take the gamble. I think that he is going to come back sooner than he actually needs to, okay? That is what I'm picking up on the energy, okay, boo? Does that make sense? I know you got 6 minutes left. Okay, that I can pop in your book. I'll tell you something, my mum is like my dogs. You open up a packet of cheese and they're in the room. I end a reading, she's in the room. You're very welcome. Right, let me just pop the minutes next to your name. But yeah, Scopa is a really good game. Also, Briscoe. I can't pronounce it properly, but it's spelled Briscola. Okay, those are the two main games that you play with Scopa cards. You can get them from different places. You can get them off Amazon. I got most of mine off Amazon, and then the others I got out of a train station in Italy. I did. And it's the best thing I've ever bought. Don't judge me, I've got a sad life when it comes to buying stuff. Okay? If you don't stop itching your hand, I'll do it with my own nails. Imagine being in a relationship. Honey, I can't. So I'm not even in one. I don't want to be in one. I like spending money on myself. Oh, thanks, boo. So, we have Marie for a 5, and there's Ollie for 5. And I can eat lunch. Yeah, hint, hint. You want to be in one? Ollie, let's put it this way. As soon as you're in a relationship, you can't buy those cars that you want. You got to be spending your money on your lover. You do. Okay. Yes, you can send me a message on TikTok, my darling. That's fine. You wouldn't want to spend money on those lovely cars of yours, of those toys? You wouldn't want to spend money on the toys? Also, guys, I will be doing a video later to do with the 22 card Major Arcana reading. We'll be using those again. As you know me, I do love doing a reading with 22 cards. There'd be a priority. Well, then you can't be in a relationship. Thank you, boo. Alright, if you'll give me 1 second, I'm just going to put a TikTok universe as my life goal. Okay, because I don't need these gifts anymore. Give me 1 sec, y'all. What do I want? Don't know why, but I sort of want the Rose Nebula as well. There we go. Now, those are my lifelong gifts, my darling, okay? Lifelong. They don't have to be done today. If they are done today, that's sweet, but they're lifelong. My TikTok life. Not my actual life. So as long as I'm on TikTok, that's my goal. Thank you for the follow. And it's a good way to manifest. Have a good day, Nicole. Remember, guys, if you ever want something in life, pop it where you'll always see it. And then you get to manifest it. That's how it works. Thank you, my darling. I'm just getting you your cards. I'm just popping these ones away, boo. Okay. So, let's have a look. Ah, you're in the request section. So, Mohammed's thoughts, feelings towards you. Is that correct, boo? Is that correct? I'm so neat and tired of those cards. Thank you. I have to be. I've got over 250, so you have to be neat and tidy or you never find a deck. Yes, please, Brill. 1 sec, my leg's gone really itchy. Got a really itchy leg now. Remember, guys, if you've got a leather chair, don't wear shorts on it. Because it just makes your leg really itchy. So, thoughts and feelings. Thoughts and feelings. What deck would be good for that? I know a deck I've not used for ages. Yeah, and sweaty. That's why I've got a measly fan in my room. So let's see, boo. Let's see what you get. Let's see what you get. Thank you. Yeah, it is pain. It is pain. But it's too hot to be wearing trousers, so. So, straight off the bat, my darling. Okay, straight off the bat, what I would say here for you is I feel like there is going to be a little bit more opening up. Okay, I feel like he's been a little bit harsh on himself. I also feel like he's been a little bit harsh on you as well, my darling. Okay, I see that he does care about you and I see that he does want you. I feel like there's a little break going on. Okay, I feel like he's not being his true loving self because he's having a little break. Okay, boo. I feel like that is going to change. Okay. I feel like that is going to change. I don't think he's going to be taking a break for much longer. I feel like he's going to become more honest. I feel like he's coming towards you a lot more. Okay, my darling? What I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's opening up his life a little bit more as well. At the same time, I think he's taking a leisurely stroll, okay, through the mountains to get to you. So he's not really going through his life very quickly. I feel like he wants to take everything in time, and he wants to get everything done at the right time, okay, my darling? He doesn't want it to be easy or hard. He just wants it to be mediocre, nice, and relaxing, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is he's cutting out all negativity as well, my darling, okay? I see that he does want to grow old with you as well, my darling, okay? So we do have that, okay? He is going to grow old with you, okay? So don't worry about that. What I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I do feel like he is going to become more open with you as well. I feel like he is rising closer to you as well, my darling. I do feel like there is a chance for a long, loving relationship. What I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is taking a mini gamble. Okay, I feel like he's just testing the waters. Okay, he's testing the waters with you and with other people at the moment. I feel like he's not with a third party through mind. Physically, yes. In mind, no. Okay, he's just thinking, how does he leave this third party? Okay, my darling, I feel like he's being sly. Okay, I feel like he still has pictures of you, boo. I feel like he still looks at your social media. Okay. So I do feel like he is looking at your social media, boo. I feel like he's sort of spying on you, okay? I feel like he does want you, and I feel like he does need you. Okay, like he can't stop thinking about you. Okay, you're on his mind permanently. Okay, boo, you're on his mind permanently. Okay, I think that is where he's struggling slightly. I feel like he will be coming back towards you very soon as well, my darling, okay? I feel like he's just working on himself and working on the situation as well, my darling. Okay, so he's just looking at a situation and thinking, where can I go? What can I do? How can we work on this, okay? I feel like, yes, he's been a little bit of a child. That's not a negative, okay? That's not a negative, boo. Okay. I feel like that's a positivity. Okay. Hello, boo. That's a positivity. Okay. What I'd also say here is I feel like he is driving himself cuckoo. Okay. That's a male thing. Honey, I should know. But yeah, he is driving himself cuckoo. Okay. He's really making himself think, and he's going, you know what? I'm bored as fuck. I need to get out of whatever I'm in. Okay. He's realising that he needs to get out of whatever he's in and come back towards you, okay? Because he's bored. He knows that you bring the joy, you bring the life, yet he's in the most boring relationship and isn't getting anything. Okay, I know we've reached over 50k at 52.4. Amazing. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is coming close to you. At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to stay loyal to you. Okay, what I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I do feel that he is going to be more understanding of you, my darling. Okay, if Jesus is the way of the truth, then why does it say in the Bible that all men lie? Thus, Jesus would be a liar, and so would God. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I do feel that there are new beginnings coming between you, okay, my darling? There are new feelings coming between you guys, okay? At the same time, I feel like he's going to be a lot more open. I feel like he will be writing to you soon once he gets himself out of a hellhole. Okay? He will be messaging you soon, okay, boo? Hope that makes sense. Does that make sense, boo? But climax, wouldn't that be a lie? Because most people that wrote the Bible were also male, and in the Bible it says all men are liars. So the Bible is a lie. And also, so would Jesus. He'd be a liar as well. So would God. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. Also, guys, I forgot to say, if you do send a gift that is 10,000 coins or more, okay, I do give private readings for that. Okay. And that's because of how much money it is worth. Okay. See, I've never lost my soul. I've still got my soul. My soul's right here. And that's why I'm always right with my readings. It's not helpful, trust me. I do 3 yes or no's, but not today because my list is closed. Do I have Ollie? Ollie for general? Hello, Ollie. What sort of deck do you want me using you today? You're welcome, Betty. I'd rather live by bread alone. Not first? Okay. As Ollie can tell you, I'm pure pagan. And I'm always going to stay pagan. So yeah, what I'll do is, Betty, once I finish Ollie's reading, I'm going to pick 2 people at random, my darling. And once I pick 2 people at random, they're going to message me, and then I'm going to tag them in a video with their Celtic Cross reading. Okay? So I'll be picking 2 people at the end of this. Jesus did not die on the cross for their sins. Jesus was forced to go on the cross and forced to die. He did not choose. Let's use my Heaven and Earth Tarot. As I call it, my Christian Tarot. So, Ollie, is it a general, my darling? Is that correct? Well. Also, in Christianity, if you do remember, God killed millions of people for sinning, yet the devil accepted you for your mistakes and helped you out and guided you, where God punished you. Who would you rather believe in, and who would you rather run by? So let's see what you get, Ollie. Let's have a look. So, Ollie, we have the 8 of Cups. You need to learn to walk away from negative things. Walk away from things that you cannot have. Okay, you need to learn to live by yourself and by your rules. Okay, not by other people's, because other people do look up to you. Other people do enjoy you, my darling. And they enjoy being blessed by you. But you need to see these. Okay, you need to see the people that actually want you, that actually want to be by you. Okay, but you're not seeing them. Okay. You've been shamed for not being Christian. Join paganism. We don't shame you for anything. No matter what pagan you are, we accept you. No matter what, like, faith, like, literally, you can be gay, straight, we still accept you. Ollie, you need to slow down, boo. You're overworking yourself, okay? You're trying to please other people way too much, and you need to slow it down, boo. Okay, because I feel like you will get in a relationship eventually. I just don't feel it's going to be soon. Okay, your tower's crumbling. Your tower's falling. And even you can see this tower falling and trembling in front of you, my darling. But you keep walking on like it's nothing. I feel like you're stabbing yourself in the back. I do. I feel like you're giving yourself the pain, my darling. Not other people, but you. Okay, and I feel like this is where the pain's coming. This is where the hurt's coming. Okay, boo, so you need to slow it down. Okay, you've got a female coming your way. You've also got a male coming your way as well. Okay. And by male, I don't mean in relationship. Okay, I mean male as in they're coming to help you out. Okay. The female's coming for the relationship. She's going to be a little later on. Okay. Did you think I meant male as in wanting to date you? Is that O sounds depressed? I feel like they'd be successful. Yes. No. I feel like it is going down the counselling route, my darling, but not paid. I think it's going more down... I think it's someone at work. I think they're going to notice your depression, my darling. I do. I think you're going to get some counselling at like your newer job. Okay, so by that I mean your police job. Okay, boo. Okay, I do think that there is going to be some counselling entailed with that. Once they start seeing how negatively depressed you are, okay, they are going to give you that help. Hello, Gem. You need to stop overthinking, boo. You're overthinking too much. Okay, you know what you want, you know where you want to go, but then you overthink it, and you don't think it out through, you don't think it out straight. Okay, and you wonder why you fail and why you fall. Okay. You need to start trying new things out, my darling. Instead of just sitting back and expecting everything to change, you need to make the change. Okay. You need to bring the change. It doesn't just happen because you go, I want to change. No, you make the change and you make it happen, okay? And this will stop the stress because you've had a lot of sleepless nights recently. Okay, and you've started realising people walking away from you. You started seeing it. And you've just been sat there wondering, I wonder why they're walking away from me. They're walking away from you because you've allowed it. Because you've pushed them away. Okay, and this is what you've got to realise, is that you're pushing people away, my darling. Although you want success, although you want holy matrimony, you're not going to get that family, you're not going to get that holy matrimony if you don't stop pushing people away. Hello, Austin. Okay. Okay, you need to be careful. Okay, my diamonds, you've got a lot going on, okay? We got the Magician, which in this picture is showing Jesus. Okay, you need to believe in yourself, but you need to clear all that crap off of your table. Okay. How do you not push people away? Basically do what you do around me. You just be honest. You've never managed to push me away. I don't know how. But you just got to be honest with them. Okay, you got to let them help you. Okay, my darling. You got to be there like, I will allow you to help me. You've just got to let them in. Okay, boo, and everything could be fine. Everything could be dandy. Okay, and that's the way it works. Okay. That's the way it works, and that's the way life works, but you've got to allow it to happen. You've got to be your own victory, my darling. Okay, for it to work out. Okay, boo? Does that all make sense? Brilliant. Right, can y'all spam your names in the chat, and when I call your name out, please message me privately. You have won yourself a free Celtic Cross reading via video. Okay, I will make a video and tag you in it. But I need you to message me privately with a question or just say in general. Okay, so spam your names. Okay, if you're on YouTube, you have to wait until the next stream to get this little bit. Okay, boo, because we ran out of time. I need it so I can tag you in a video. So spam your names. Gem, message me privately, please. And we'll go Natalie, message me privately, please. Okay. So can I have Natalie? And can I have Gem? Both message me privately with your question or just saying that you want it done as a general. Okay? I'll do the Celtic Cross video hopefully today. Okie dokie. So toodle pip for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see y'all in the next live. Hopefully tomorrow at some point. I don't know when yet. It'll be tomorrow hopefully. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for booking readings with me as well. It does mean a lot. And I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye for now. Mwah.